What's up, YouTube? So it's been a long time since I've been online. It's been a really long time. Over a year now, I think. But I'm back for now, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See how it goes. Been all over the place in the last year. But I ended up in Florida. Pretty much as far as you can get in the United States from Washington. Just kind of funny. But yeah, I'm here. It's hot. It's humid. Been here since May. It's mid-September now. And I am at GreenDreams at Spring Hill Farm. GreenDreams TV. Pete Kanaris, good friend of mine. Anyways, I'm here and I'm market farming his property and helping out with the nursery and stuff. We're planning on doing a bigger market garden and stuff probably next year at his new property. But yeah, here's all the seedlings I've been working on. Got all them started within the last month and a half or so. Pretty much right when I got here, I started working on the market garden. It's 6,500 square feet, 50-foot beds, 30 inches wide with 16-inch walkways, and then there's a little, I think it's a 2-foot wide bed right on the ends. Technically that was going to be walkway space, but I don't need it, so I'm planting it. Kind of maximizing the production in this space, since this is the only market garden for this season. I did, like, the week I got here, I got a good size, I don't know how big it is, like square footage wise, but let's see. Yeah, whatever, I'll measure it later. Did a whole sweet potato patch back over there. If I remember, I'll get over there later and do a video, or at least throw a clip in this one. But anyways, I had the camera in my truck and I just got done planting out a bed of Salanova. That's pak choi that I did like a week ago, and then in the 2-foot wide beds on either end I threw one row of basil. That'll fill up like the whole 2 feet, and I'll probably have to trim it back. But that's what's there for now, since it's still pretty hot out. What else do I have? I've got some cucumbers. Let me see if I can get the thing to move. Got cucumbers along kind of 6 feet off of each post. There's 5 posts on the front of the garden, 5 posts, see if I can do this, along the back, and then nothing on the sides because the basil's there. But yeah, cucumbers there. Threw some cucumbers in the food forest over in the woods, just because they weren't looking too good. And I might do a whole video on just the whole seed starting ordeal here since I got here. But real quick, these cucumbers ended up here instead of in a bed because they looked like trash, kind of like these ones do. I don't know if you can see them. They're super leggy. What's going on? Technology. Can't stand it sometimes. Most of the time. Anyways, these are super leggy. They're like ridiculous. It's a good 8 inches. But anyways, I had everything starting in the greenhouse initially when I first got here. Well, not when I first got here, but in the last month. When I first started planting, I had everything in the greenhouse. And it gets plenty of light, not so much airflow, so I put a fan in there thinking that would help the legginess. I didn't, but it just gets way too hot and humid, and I'm just not used to that when it comes to starting seeds. Back when I was in Maryland, the greenhouses I used, let's see if I can turn, the greenhouses I used were really like elaborate. It was 2 different commercial greenhouses, both of which attached to one, a technical high school, and then my normal high school that I went to. And I used those for all throughout high school, and then didn't use a greenhouse prior to that. Didn't need to, really, or want to, I guess. I could have. for all the other gardens I did out there. So I haven't been used to, at least in the last 5 years, high temperatures and high humidity when starting seeds in August and September. But long story short, high temps, high humidity makes high plants, and they were just growing rapidly and too lengthy, even with good sun exposure and good airflow, just so they can open up more cells, more pores along the plant, so they can kind of cool off. And then another problem with the humidity, they were taking in so much water from the air that they weren't producing roots. So then I just kicked everybody out of the greenhouse and put them all out here on some benches that I just slapped together real quick. And within the last week and a half, they look a million times better, and they put on a ton of root growth. So like a week ago, I would not have been able to transplant any of that Salanova. There was like no roots, but now they're perfect. If I remember, I'll throw up a picture of what they look like while I was planting them. So if I remember, you'll see it. But everything else, I'm going to give it another couple of days at least before it goes out. Some of the stuff needs a week or two. But yeah, I am going to go start a couple more trays of Salanova. And yeah, we'll catch up some more in a little bit. So I don't know. Until then, happy gardening. What did I used to say? Happy gardening. God bless. I think I said something else, but whatever. Anyways, adios. Peace out. Bye. Okay, so I told you I'd try and fit a clip of the sweet potato patch before I left today, and here you go. So this whole area, I ended up tilling it up just I don't even know, maybe 2-3 inches deep, 3 inches the max, and then let it kind of bake in the sun for a little bit, about a day, I think. Maybe I went 2 days, I don't remember. And then put I think we did 8 inches to a foot of wood chips. They were pretty much halfway broken down wood chips, and then I think it was just within a couple days later, pulled a bunch of sweet potato slips at Jim's. That's another thing that I didn't mention in the earlier clip from this morning, but since May, when I landed in Florida, I've been staying at Jim Kovaleski's property, kind of house sitting and taking care of the garden while he's up in Maine. He's getting back in a couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks now. And I'll be moving into the camper that I just bought. I'll do a video and show you guys that. And anyways, so I pulled slips from his place, put them out here, and now it's a massive sweet potato patch. I also, let me jump the fence. I also planted a whole row on a trellis. See if I can find one. That one just broke. Go figure. There you go. So, Pete got some seeds of, what are these called? It's a type of cowpea. It's a Puerto Rican black cowpea. Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyways, we're going to just grow all of this out for seed. So there's a whole, I think it's 40 feet, planted pretty dense. But there's some pods. I'll pick these tomorrow and finish drying them out inside. Actually, I should have picked them today, but I gotta head out. Gotta go push mulch at the other property before they block the gate and we can't get in there. But anyways, those are going to seed. I don't know, we might plant all of the seed that we get from that next year so we can get a bigger seed crop for next year. And then I think, but don't quote me on it, he'll probably offer them on his online store. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. I gotta run. Just wanted to throw that in there. And yeah, I'll do a more in-depth video on slightly in-depth on kind of why I left Washington and what all has happened in the last year. There's been a lot that's happened. I've been all over the country. It's been exhausting, and I'm tired of it. So hopefully things really take off and I get some roots established somewhere, hopefully here, for at least a while. But yeah, anyways, I'm out of here. God bless. Happy gardening again. And yeah, till next time.